And then there were four, the very best quartet of women in the world of tennis. On semi-finals day of the 1993 Ford Australian Open, the top four seeds are through, and the pairings will provide a feast of tennis action. Top seed Monica Seles has won 19 matches here in a row, including the last two Australian championships. The youngest woman to pass $7 million in career earnings meets Gabriela Sabatini, ranked 3. The pair have never met here before, but in their 11 clashes worldwide, Seles leads 8-3. She will start a warm favourite. Second seed Steffi Graf knows what winning this title is all about. She has her name on the trophy 3 years in a row from 1988 to 1990. She meets Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, ranked 4 here, for the first time in the Ford Australian Open. They've met 19 times before in competition, with the Spanish lass beating Graf on only 3 occasions. The last a quarter-final appearance at the US Open. 7 of their matches, however, have gone 3 sets, with Graf's fitness the telling factor in 6 of them. 2 wonderful semi-finals for your enjoyment. A berth in the Ford Australian Open final at stake. And you're courtside with 7 Summer of Tennis.
Good morning and welcome again to our 7 Sports coverage of the Ford Australian Open. Day 11 of the championships from Flinders Park in Melbourne. It's ladies' semi-finals day. Strolling at the moment along the banks of the beautiful Yarra River, part of the heart of Melbourne. And on my left, busy traffic streaming towards the Flinders Park Tennis Centre for one of the great days in tennis anywhere in the world, ladies' semi-finals day. Our telecast today going through 7 Sport not only around Australia, but to more than 50 countries throughout the world, from Brunei to Brazil, Poland to Paraguay. Even Saddam Hussein, if he had nothing else on his mind today, could sit down and watch the Ford Australian Open, the pictures coming from 7 Sport. So what would he see? Well, what will you see? Let's check today's centre court draw. It is a beauty. First up, we'll have a quarter-final of ladies' doubles. Gigi Fernandez and Natalia Zvereva, the number 1 seeds, against the number 5 seeds, Laurie McNeil from the United States, and Australia's Renee Stubbs. And then the ladies' semi-finals. Defending champion, number 1 seed Monica Seles, never beaten here at Flinders Park in 19 matches, takes on Gabriela Sabatini, the number 3 seed. Then the 4th seed, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, takes on the former champion Steffi Graf, seeded number 2 this year. And then men's semi-finals, tremendous interest here for Australia. Wally Mercer and Mark Kratzmann against John Fitzgerald and his regular Grand Slam partner, Anders Yared. Well, as I said, it is
finals coming up in just a moment.
In the world's number 3 women players coming up on centre court now in the first of our ladies singles semi-finals. Big money at stake here, big money in the Ford Australian Open Championship for 1993. For the ladies singles championship, there it is on screen. If you lost in the first round, you'd be at home by now. It doesn't matter where you lived in the world. $6,200 in your pocket. But in this match, the semi-finals, for the loser, it's worth $102,500. The winner, of course, goes through to the final, a chance of winning $410,000 for victory in the tournament. Well, there's no doubt that the 2 players that have dominated discussions on the championship right from the outset, particularly where Victorian Tabaret sportsbook betting is concerned, have been the defending champion, Monica Seles, and Steffi Graf, 3-time former winner of the championship here. And of course, they are still in it, along with the world's number 3 player, Gabriela Sabatini, and the world's number 4, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. And I think it's only fitting that now we're down to the semi-final stage. The top 4 players in the world take the court. And here are the latest odds with only the 4 players remaining. Monica Seles, 13-8 on and favourite. She's been an odds-on favourite right from the start of betting prior to the tournament commencement. Steffi Graf, the second pick now, at 5-4. And as you can see, they still dominate the betting. You could get 12-1 about Arantxa Sanchez Vicario or Gabriela Sabatini winning the title here. So the first of the semi-finals about to get underway under centre court between Seles and Sabatini. Let's check how these 2 players arrived at the semi-final situation. Firstly, Monica Seles, the defending champion, as she comes on court to huge applause, followed by Gabriela Sabatini. And Monica Seles, very impressive through the opening rounds against Pizzicchini, 6-1, 6-2, Strandland, 2-love, Fendick, 1-love, and Natalie Torzier, 2-love. And then, of course, the quarterfinal, in which I think she got a bit of a surprise herself in a very tough match before finally defeating Julie Allard of France, 6-2, 6-7, 6-love. Gabriela Sabatini in the opening round defeated Chandra Rubens 6-1, 7-6. Natalia Bordoni in the second round, love and 1. Kimberly Poe 1 and 3 in the third round. Australia's Nicole Provis was her victim in the fourth round, 7-5, 6-3. And then she had the monumental quarterfinal battle here the other night, in which her opponent actually had 3 match points before going down. Sabatini defeating Mary Pierce 4-6, 7-6, 6-love. Time to welcome Wendy Turnbull, and I think this is what we've all been waiting for, these 2 matches today, and of course ultimately the final, but I don't think there was ever any doubt that the top 4 were going to be here.
Well, there was a little bit of doubt the other night with Sabatini's match when she was down match point, and that was a fantastic match, and everyone's still talking about it. But this is where they want to be, and I think we still have to give a lot of credit to Gabriela Sabatini for the way she played the other night.
Toughed it out, yeah.
Yes, and that should give her some confidence going into the match today. But just looking at the 2 different players, Monica Seles definitely got the best return of serve in women's tennis. Her serve at the moment is better than Gabby's. Gabby's forehand has been quite good for her, but Monica's backhand, she really goes after it. Monica had not upped the net very much, but Gabby loves to be up there, but I don't know whether she'll have much of a chance today. Gabby's court movement a little bit better, but even though Gabby came through that tough match the other night, I think that Monica, being the world champion, will definitely have the mental edge.
A crowd really building up here at the centre court arena at Flinders Park now in preparation for these 2 tremendous singles matches. Gabriela Sabatini's at the left of your screen at the moment, aged 22 years of age, still ranked 3 in the world, seeded number 3 for this championship. She's a former United States Open champion. She won that title in 1990. She's twice been in the semi-finals here before at the Australian Open Championships. This makes 3 times. She's been 5 times a semi-finalist at the French Open and was the runner-up, of course, at Wimbledon in 1991. She's the winner of 29 singles titles, 5 of them during 1992. That included the 92 New South Wales Open Championship, plus the Italian. That was for the 5th time last year. And she was in the semi-finals, of course, of the New South Wales Open Championship last week.
And her opponent today, the #1 player in the world and seeded 1 here at the Ford Australian Open, Monica Seles, still only 19 years of age, from Yugoslavia, but lives in Sarasota, Florida. Played 15 tournaments last year, won 10 of them, and they included the Australian Open, the French, US Opens, Virginia Slims Championships, Essen, Indian Wells, Virginia Slims of Houston, Barcelona, Tokyo, and Oakland. She was runner-up at Wimbledon, the Italian Open, Virginia Slims of Los Angeles, the Canadian Open. Her only quarterfinal result was at Lipton, where she lost to Capriati. She also won the French in 1990 and 91, and the Australian and US Opens in 91, and has won 30 other titles in her career. Unbelievable record.
Seles and Sabatini, the first of the ladies' singles semi-finals. Fran McDowell will be in control of this match. The defending champion, Monica Seles, going to the southern end of the court. She's going to take up serve here. Gabriela Sabatini actually won the toss and has elected to receive in the opening game. World's #1 versus the world's #3. The head-to-head record is 8-3 in favour of Monica Seles.
Love.
Two of the times that Gabriela Sabatini has beaten Monica Seles, both at the Italian Open in 91 and 92 in the final. And the only other time was in 1988, the first time they played. So twice on clay and once on hard court.
15 all.
The last time they played was the Virginia Slims Championships indoors at Madison Square Garden last November. Seles winning 7-6, 6-1.
15-30.
That was actually a great approach shot by Gabby because not much pace on it, and she hit it down the center of the court, which for the double-handed backhand player cuts off the angle. A change of plans for Monica, attacking the net, coming up with a good backhand cross court. Monica just has great footwork, always looking forward. She has to get her body in position very early because of the double-handed backhand on both the forehand and backhand.
Game, Seles, first game.
One love to Monica Seles. Betting on this match just before play started, 7-4 on Monica to win in straight sets. 6-4 to win by 2-1. That's about the best odds you'll get on her for the entire tournament. 14-1 about Sabatini winning the match in straight sets, and 6-1 if it were to go to 3 sets.
15 love.
I remember 2 years ago here, Mary Jo Fernandez had match points on Seles in a semi-final. Nothing's impossible.
Oh!
Ah! 15-30.
That one a little too fine. A battery of courtside photographers. Look at them all, will you? From every sports publication, tennis specialist publication in the world. Roger Gould in the centre there at the foreground. One of the best in the world.
Game Seles. She needs 2 love.
Monica Seles coming to the net a couple of times already at the beginning of this match. Maybe she wants to take the net play away from Sabatini. And Gabby served a little bit better in that opening, or in her opening service game. Her fastest serve was 135 Ks. Monica just pinning Gabby on the baseline, then finally plays the ball behind her.
Latin for serve. Love.
Gabby had to do a lot of running in her match against Mary Pierce the other night. Very gutsy performance.
Love.
Yeah, survived 3 match points. Had 7 or 8 set points herself before she leveled at 1 set all and then rolled through the 3rd. Big effort.
Game
It was a big effort too. It's 3 games to love. Monica Seles, first set. Alan Stone, how are things at courtside for this?
Well, Gary, I think the thing that you notice immediately from courtside is just the unbelievable power that Seles has off both sides, and what happens with her opponents. They never get time hardly to breathe. She's on top of them immediately, just smothering them with these huge ground strokes, and now before they know it, they're down 3 love.
Love 15.
She doesn't need luck.
Well, it's better to be lucky than good, but if you've got both, then you're unbeatable practically. But Gabby's still not serving as hard as she'd like to. That one 139 Ks.
Love 30.
I spoke with Gabby yesterday. She said she felt okay after her long match against Mary Pierce. She went for a short run yesterday and then came out and practiced.
Oh! 15-30.
Carlos Chiumara, Gabby's coach on the left of your screen, and the gentleman with the glasses, Dickie Dell, who represents Gabby with her endorsements off the court.
He's got a desk full of paperwork.
Gabby earns a lot in prize money, but what she earns with her endorsements is maybe 10 times as much.
For serve. Oh! 30-40. Game Seles. She leads 4-love.
It's a runaway train at the moment. This is the 10th time that Monica Seles has been to the semi-finals or better of a Grand Slam championship. Of those 10, she's gone on to the final 8 times. Of those 8 finals, she has won 7. And the frustrating thing about her for her opponents is that she very rarely, if ever, does anything wrong.
Very good disguise with the backhand. A little bit of slice. A very good approach shot by Gabby. I think it caught Monica completely by surprise. This is what it looked like for Monica. Very good off forehand by Sabatini.
There's a glimmer of a chance here for Sabatini.
Well, Gabby appears to have said, I've tried everything from the backcourt, so now I'm going to attack the net. And that's what she's known for, those touch-angled volleys.
30-40.
One break back for Gabriela Sabatini. 4-1 the scoreboard reads in favour of Monica Seles. Terrific centre court crowd building up for women's semi-final day here at Flinders Park. 4-1 in this first semi-final. The defending champion Monica Seles leading, but Gabriela Sabatini cutting loose in the last game to get one break back and about to serve now. This match is a real contrast of unorthodox styles, isn't it?
It's not something that you'd find many coaches teaching, but it certainly works for each player. Monica with her double-handed ground strokes. Gabby with a lot of heavy topspin, and a lot of times she hits off her back foot. Might see a few double faults from Gabby in this match because Monica has the best return of serve on the Craft Tour, and you get a weak second serve into her, and she's just going to put it away for a winner.
I think that's right, Wendy, about the serve, and I think also she showed last game that she's going to take some risks also with the ground strokes. She figures that she's got to really do something, otherwise she just won't be in the match, so she's going to take some chances.
30 all.
Well, Gabby's able to disguise the drop shot, and it's actually quite a good drop shot, but Monica read it well and then placed the ball right in the corner. Couldn't have been better placed.
Oh, yeah, she's missed it.
30-40.
Well, it was a mishit return of serve from Seles. Really set it up for the put away for Sabatini, but just overpowered it over the sideline.
Game, Seles. She leads 5-1.
I think I said before, Monica had won 13 straight matches here at Flinders Park. 19, of course, I can't add up. Won 2 championships at 7 matches a time. That's 14, and she's won 5 already coming into the semi-final. Never beaten here in 19 matches. Statistics with Monica Seles always seem awfully one-sided. She's played 241 matches in her professional career, singles matches, 241. She's only lost 28 out of that total.
30 love.
And of those 28, half of them were lost to Steffi Graf, Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert. So not many players in the world get a shot at Monica Seles.
Once again, Gabby's approach was down the center of the court, just to cut off the angle of the double-handed shots from Monica Seles. Good slice serve from Monica, pulling Gabby out wide. It's an unbelievable angle off that forehand.
Game, first set, Seles, 6-1, new balls.
A normal day in the off season. Up at 7, eat breakfast, read the paper. The court's at 9. Lunch break for a couple of hours. Come back out around 2. Go out and run 10 400s, and then maybe go to the weight room.
Get him up, get him up, get him up. Hold it there. All right.
I don't really know what the other guys are doing. To tell you the truth, I hope they're not doing that. I hope that I'm the only one.
Rather pensive look on the faces of those in the Sabatini camp. Dicky Dale, Carlos Kiermaier, his chin sagging on the backboard.
Quiet, please.
A little advice being passed there, do you think? Strictly forbidden. Encouragement.
15 love.
How does one distinguish between advice and encouragement?
It's very difficult. If you can understand what language they're talking in. Of course, Carlos Kiermaier is from Brazil, but speaks Spanish with Gabriela.
15 all.
from 3.5 metres outside the
15-30.
confines of the court. Another great winner from Monica Seles.
All.
I think that possibly is Gabby's best tactic, the slice ball that'll skid and keep low, and that should give the two-handed shots off either side of Seles perhaps a little bit more trouble.
Gabby just slicing the ball low to Monica's forehand. Gabby's forehand wasn't working very well the other night, but she's come up with a couple of good winners today.
Deuce.
And the slice backhand that stays low and goes to Monica's forehand is actually a very good shot, and that's why she has trouble at Wimbledon. Because on the grass, the ball
Stay
tends
low.
to, yes.
Advantage Sabatini.
Well, Gabriela Sabatini hasn't held serve in the match yet. This has put her on the way towards it.
Game Sabatini. First game, second set.
Monica Seles against Gabriela Sabatini, the first of the ladies' singles semi-finals. First set to Seles 6-1. Sabatini, having held serve for the first time in the match in that previous game, leads 1-love.
Thank you.
In the second set.
Love 15. All. Out. 30-15.
Well, there are plenty of Sabatini fans in the stands. They like this.
Gabby has great touch around the net.
Oh, great pass.
40-30.
Right ploy by Sabatini, but the pass just too good.
As once again, she tries the approach shot up the middle of the court, but that time Monica would not be rushed with the passing shot.
great backhand lob. Tremendous topspin on it.
Deuce.
Monica is forced to come into the net because of the low slice backhand from Sabatini. And then Gabby, very well disguised with the backhand topspin lob.
Advantage Seles.
Well, the crowd very much with Gabby here. They're desperate for her to get back into this match, and she's certainly really giving them something to hope for early in this second set.
Game Seles. 1-all.
Games are getting a lot tighter, though, aren't they?
I think Gabby's starting to get her adrenaline flowing. But it's very difficult playing against someone like Monica Seles because Monica digs deeper than anyone I know. She's such a determined champion.
Well, that's her best shot round the net.
Well, a good serve set up the shot down the line. And Gabby has got good anticipation at the net. It's a good ploy by Sabatini to put up the lob to Seles because Monica isn't used to that movement of running up to the net and then running back for the overhead. And that time she just doesn't get side on with the overhead.
Well, that was confidence.
Gabby has hit the forehand up the line several times already in this match for winners.
Game
Sabatini 2-1 in the second set. Two games to one second set. Sabatini ahead, warming to the task now.
Quiet, please.
I wonder where Mary
Thank
Pierce
you.
is at the moment. Dozing fitfully on a jetliner going somewhere. Troubled dreams. This could have been her in this match. Mind you, if she were to receive too many shots like that, she'd have troubled dreams.
If Mary Pierce was playing Monica Seles at the moment, I think you'd have to have the lines people and ball persons with bulletproof vests.
Right on the line. Right on the line.
Monica has to cover a lot of court. Gabby pulls it wide to the backhand court. Then the drop shot. It wasn't a bad play, but Monica is deceptively quick. And each time she's had that drop shot to her forehand side, she's gone up the line and hit it right in that corner.
Yes, and the one-handed forehand's not a bad shot either, is it?
Thirty all. Advantage Seles.
Gabby's a very popular player all over the world. Prefers to be called Gabby by the players and friends. And very difficult if you're going to play her in the Italian Open, as Monica Seles has found out a couple of times.
String gone in the racket there.
Gabby lives on Key Biscayne in Florida as well as in Argentina, but there's a large Latin community there, and she's able to get a lot of peace and quiet there. Also owns a motorcycle there and zooms around southeast Florida on that.
It'd be hard to know where she was more popular. She's as adored in Italy as she is in Argentina and the rest of South America.
Love 15.
4 double faults now for Sabatini, 3 for Seles.
Love 30.
Well, Gabby's just lost a little bit of feel since changing rackets, the double fault, and then missing that sliced one. So even though the restring would be about the same tension, when you change rackets, it never actually feels exactly the same at the start.
Love 40.
Might have looked as if Gabby had changed to a new racket, but it wouldn't be a brand new racket. It would have been one that she's already used before, but they're usually all the same weight, same tension, same grip size. And sometimes it does feel a little bit different, as Ellen Stone said.
Second serve. Game Seles. She leads 3-2.
Flinders Park in Melbourne, the National Tennis Centre. High overcast in Melbourne today, but
Seats
warm
behind the
nonetheless,
players, please.
and no rain forecast, although there was some drizzle earlier today. Good conditions. Good conditions for Monica Seles. She's ahead 6-1, 3-2.
Love 15. Fifteen all. Oh! 15-30.
Must make you feel as though you're on the ropes in a title fight when you're on the receiving end from Seles.
I've only played against Monica in doubles. Thank God I didn't play against her in singles, but when I was up at the net where I thought I was in the aggressive position, I felt like I was on the defensive because of her ground strokes. She just kept firing them.
Game Seles.
Great shot. Moved forward pretty quickly there to a low ball. Pushed it straight back.
And each time that Gabby has drop shotted her there, she's gone back up the line.
Love 15.
Wendy, I think if I was Gabby, I'd change rackets because since breaking that string, her form has really deteriorated, and just at that point, she was really starting to get back into this match.
Love 30.
Absolutely, because she's made quite a few unforced errors, and it just seems like she doesn't have the same feel with that restring.
Love 40.
Gabby's attempt at the drop shot was just a little too high. Gave Monica plenty of time to get there.
Game Seles. She leads
5-2 in the second set. Monica Seles will be serving for the semi-final after this. Gabriela Sabatini in that changeover, heeding the words of wisdom from Alan Stone and Wendy Turnbull, changing rackets, but it may be too late. Oh dear.
Love 14.
It looked like an easy shot, but it was quite difficult because it was a very high defensive lob that Gabby put up. Monica had plenty of time, and even if she had made it, she was hitting it right back to Gabby.
Well, Sabatini appealing in mid-rally for an out call on a ball down the line from Monica Seles, and not getting it.
$30 all.
6-1, 5-2, 30 all. Seles on the verge of stepping into another Australian final. And that's match point for Monica Seles after 52 minutes of play. This match is going to last not quite as long as an episode of the Argentinian soap opera in which Sabatini's father stars.
Quiet, please.
Mother, rather.
For serve.
I said mother, I said father. I should have said brother. I'll get it right in the end. Father's home on the ranch.
Game, set, match, Seles. 6-1, 6-2.
Well, Monica Seles continues to defy all the challenges and all the critics, and just plays superb tennis. It's the only answer and the best answer that she has.
Well, Monica played extremely well today. Gabby gave it everything, but Monica was just too determined.
Well, that's the name of her game. She's at courtside now, and she's going to speak with Alan Stone.
Well, congratulations, Monica. Another terrific performance, and just what about a round of applause, everybody, for Gabriela Sabatini as she leaves the court. I guess you'd be pretty happy with your form, considering it was Gabby and the semi-finals.
Oh, definitely. I think I played a great match. I got off to a great start, and it was a very close match, but I'm just, happy that I got through it.
What about this court here? You've never ever lost here. You must feel you just about own it.
Well, up to now, but I'm sure that will change. I love playing here. I love the court. It's a great country. I love Melbourne.
And the other night you did lose that second set, so I guess that was a bit of extra match play for you.
Yesterday? Oh, day before yesterday? Oh, definitely. Well, I never played in my entire life that late as Tuesday evening, and I'm sure Gabby haven't either. It's tough to concentrate that late. I'm used to sleeping at that time.
Now, through to the finalists, the third year in a row of through to the final. Will you do any different preparation in the next day or so leading up to Saturday?
No, as long as I'll enjoy playing as I did today, that's the most important thing, So.
Well, I think we'll enjoy watching you as we did today, so congratulations and good luck in the final. Monica Seles, ladies and gentlemen, through to her third successive final of the Ford Australian Open.
With a victory over Gabriela Sabatini in straight sets, 6-1, 6-2.